Hey, Judy. Hey, everybody. We're back.
Hey, Mama. What's going on?
Hey, girl. Not much. I'm glad you're back. We're here for episode 3 of Drag Race UK season 4.
We're consistent.
We're here. Unlike me and Anthony, me and Jack are showing up.
Yes, Mama. Let's go. Honestly, this was a fun episode. Let's dive into it.
Yeah, I mean, we're already on a design challenge. I just gotta say, first off, I hated that they were in pairs. I hated that.
I don't like pairs for anything.
No.
Not for All Stars 1, not for the NAFTA awards.
Oh my gosh, we gotta talk about that too. What'd you think of the freaking little bust of the ornament of Ruth's face?
Keep the meme alive. I don't think that's as major as the ornament from last year.
Oh yeah.
But it was I honestly kind of forgot about it, and to be reminded in that way, it was creative and funny.
Yeah, it was good. As soon as I saw it, I was cackling. I was like, ah!
Yeah.
So hopefully she bought the rights. Does she need the rights if it's her likeness? Who knows?
It depends. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. If you want that, you need to go somewhere else.
Exactly. Well, we have the awards. They don't really mean anything besides that Sminty gets to pick the order of the girls getting their colors.
Yep, basically. The producers were producing.
Okay, so the teams going into it, it was LaPhil and Sminty, Baby Dakota, Cheddar and Copper, Danny and Pixie, and then, of course, we got Black Peppa and JB, who has the worst name to RuPaul.
I love when RuPaul trashes on a queen's name.
I love it.
Like with Heidi in Closet, same thing. And pretty soon, I think RuPaul is going to be suggesting new names to JB.
I know. As soon as RuPaul's going to be like, you can't have a name coming into the competition. I get a name you like Flava Flav.
It's so good. Yeah, I like Jay Blonde. That's honestly better than John Burns Blonde. I do agree. It's a mouthful.
Do you know what she had to change it for the show? Do you know what her real name is?
No, what is it?
It's John Benet something. That's why she had to change it to JB or John Burst. So John Benet. Either way, something. I just heard that and I was like, okay, well, that's not as good either. So whatever.
Well, that's like Brita Filter and Jansport and
yeah, and it's a horrible tragedy of this little girl dying in America. Either way, the girl's gonna pick the color. So obviously, Sminty. I don't know why she chose this color, but Sminty and LaPhil got the blue box.
Blue?
Dakota and Baby got the black box. I would want that box.
The best box.
Cheddar and Copper got the gold box. Another good box.
Yes.
Danny and Pixie got purple, mauve.
The fabric colors in that box were not the colors advertised on the box.
They were not.
It was like an off purple.
Yeah, it was choices. And then obviously with the same thing with the last box where Black Peppa and JB got this green box, but they got these minty colors and matte colors. It was
not green. This is green, Mama.
Mama, that's green.
It's the color green.
Mama,
if you look outside, you'll see it.
Mama, it's right here. It's everywhere. But yeah, I don't. This seemed weird. Color choices.
The fabrics, when they were pulling the fabrics out, I'm like, oh, that's cute. I'm like, oh, that's ugly. Oh, it's kind of all ugly.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it was all kind of bad. Based on what I saw in the workroom and the materials, I was pretty impressed with mostly all the looks.
Yeah, I mean, I was worried for obviously Black Peppa and JB.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, should we just go into the runway?
Let's do it.
All right, so first on the runway, we got Sminty, Drop, and LaPhil. What'd you think about their look?
This was not a good color. I think the color looked better on LaPhil than it did Sminty, but It didn't do either of them justice. That being said, I love this over-the-shoulder breast piece cloak moment for LaPhil. I love her hair. I think LaPhil is so stunning. I cannot shut up about her. I know. And Sminty, Mincy is obviously a fashion queen and a model. Like, that bitch is skinny as hell. I could never. I wish I could.
Never.
Yeah, right? Literally. So, but I also loved what she was doing with like the shapes, like the chest piece and like on the hip. I thought it was a very cohesive pairing.
Yeah. I mean, LaFille looks great. Like, I love how it's ruched up. It's not really boring. It's different. Same thing with Sminty. Like, even though it's kind of like basic in a way, at least it wasn't the same as everybody else's look.
Yeah, well, it looked like, I don't remember if it was said about their looks, but it looks like it's two looks from a collection. Like, they're not matchy-matchy, but they have very similar elements, other than just the color.
Yeah. For Drag Race, I guess, for Sminty to give body, Sminty wasn't giving any body at all, but she gave the body, if you know what I'm saying. She wasn't padded. She didn't have any hips or
that's right.
tatas. But you don't really need that for drag, so...
I think as each year goes on with a new season of Drag Race, more and more queens have less and less bodies, so...
I thought LaFille did most of the work, though, and Sminty just kind of looked good. But overall, it was a good look. I wish it would have been shinier, more rhinestones or something, but with the time they got, it looked good.
Or sequins, cohesive looks. They turned it.
After the blue group, we got our green group, which was Black Peppa and JB hobbling out, trying to stay together the whole time. What did you think of their outfits?
I feel bad. I feel bad. They really tried. They really put in the effort.
Yeah.
A lot of queens you will see, they like give up, or they're like, I don't know what I'm doing. They committed to these looks and they flopped. I liked Jonbers a little bit more than
Black
Peppa.
It was at least finished.
Black Peppa's in the back was not good at all. Obviously, there were many issues with Jonbers as well. And the fact that these looks were not really green, I don't understand what this fabric was. I don't know what sabotage this was. It's very rude.
I know.
It's a flop. Not good looks.
I mean,
not terrible looks though. Not the worst ones we've seen from a design challenge.
Yeah, I love that they try to do something original outside the box, and they try to go for it.
Yes.
JB's I like the top part with her little
it's cute
strawy bra and her little asymmetrical shoulder piece. The bottom is plain and boring. It's a little tube. It's a piece of fabric wrapped around your waist.
Yes, mama.
And obviously Black Peppa, I know she wanted what she wanted to do. She didn't get there, obviously. That's a part of the challenge, though. Time management to bust something out what you need. So, to the next look, which is the purple group, which is Danny and Pixie, I hated it. I mean, sure, it was done, I guess. It was just so boring. So boring.
I have nothing to say about it. Like, I could buy one of those dresses off the rack. H&M, Old Navy, Ross, dress for less.
Not the Rossanistas.
Yeah. So, did they follow the challenge and, do what they had to do?
I guess.
Did it keep them out of the bottom? I mean, I guess because the looks looked better than the ones that were in the bottom, but were they creative?
No. They're tubes.
Absolutely not. But it's like, so are we not accounting for creativity at all? Because if we aren't accounting for creativity, like, I'll go on Drag Race and I'll just make a tube skirt. And I'll be safe, right?
Slay!
Yeah. All right. I'll get off my...
Yeah, I mean, when they came out, I was, first of all, like, this gave me really mother and daughter duo. Like, Pixie,
yes,
I don't get, she did this in the NAFTA Awards. She just paints older, she looks older. And then, sidebar, like, I hated when she talked about Tia Coffee like that as her ex-partner. Like, that's so random and weird. Like, why bring this up?
I didn't see the need for that story to be, but I mean, they were all talking about relationships, right? So
yeah, but to say, I was a bad person in that relationship to Tia, it's like, okay, you can just say, I've had bad relationships before. You don't have to bring Tia into this. Tia is on her own season, you're on your own season. It was a flop, as you say.
Flopped. Flop, 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 flop.
So going on to the next group, we have the black group, which is Dakota and Baby.
Yes.
So what do you think about Baby and Dakota?
I mean, this is the TP, the total package.
Okay, Miss Spelling Bee, Miss Akia and the Bee.
Try me anytime, I'll be ready. These outfits, again, kind of similar, well, even done more so than Sminty and LaFille. It's two completely different looks, but they look like they're part of one collection. I love that they integrated like this like print.
Oh yeah,
on this black, like it wasn't just black fabric. Like they actually had like some additional like textiles to throw in and kind of make it come to life. And I love that puff skirt and Dakota. Like it's just like
so good.
It's all good. It's all good.
Like I'm surprised they made this in the same amount of time that Pixie and Danny made that outfit. Like,
right?
Baby's makeup looks so good. I was like, woman on the stage next to the other woman, which is Dakota. Like, they look stunning. Apparently, I think they said that Dakota brought the hair, and so this is both Dakota's hair. So I thought that was nice.
Oh, really?
So,
okay, I love that.
That's why they look similar, I guess. And yeah, like you said, like I'm glad they broke up just the black with that textile that had that little pop of color to it. She had it. Dakota had it on her boots, and then Baby had it on her gloves. Like this was a really great look. You know,
it really brought it to life.
After Miss Baby and Dakota, we move on to Cheddar and Copper Top. So, what do you think about Miss Copper and Miss Cheddar Cheese?
Cheddar Cheese. Cheddar's look,
I love Cheddar's.
Was good. It was really good. When I saw hers, I was like, oh wow, she turned that out. But then standing next to Copper, I'm like, what the hell happened? And Copper has this like the wig. I mean, I thought the wig was okay. Copper's a very interesting looking drag queen, I think. Something about her face. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she's found the right look for herself yet.
Yeah.
With her wigs, and I don't know if that's her wig or what the story is. Maybe I'm just speaking out of context here. But I hated just the little bodysuit and
plain
this like in this basic ass cape. There was really no effort, and it looks like it was all just diverted into Cheddar's look.
Yeah, it looked like they ran out of time because the hem of their like little booty short area like was zigzaggy, so I don't think that's what it meant to be. And like they said, the white boots, like why not just put gold on them or make them black like Cheddar's?
Those boots were just hideous. They were so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she looked as bad. Like to me, para mí, they looked not Cheddar. Copper looked the same but better than Pixie and Danny.
I agree. I don't think that it was a bad look, but
just basic.
It was way too basic. Not a bad look. It wasn't accessorized correctly. It was the wrong details in the wrong places.
Yeah. So with that said, though, the winning team obviously goes out to Baby and Dakota.
Yes, Baby and Dakota. That's 2 wins for Dakota.
And Baby got her win from that she should have got last week for the girl group challenge.
Yes.
So now, obviously, Danny is safe with Pixie, and I'm just like, what world are we living in?
That was a choice.
But then we go into, obviously, the bottom 2, which are going to be Black Peppa and JB, and then Cheddar and Pixie.
I don't think that they were in the bottom.
Well, they were in groups.
Did they put Cheddar in the bottom? Oh, but they picked one from each, and they were like, oh yeah, one was better than the others.
Well, that was the thing, because they thought that it was going to be the losing group lip sync against each other.
Yeah.
And so they were like, what the heck? And then Rue's all of a sudden like, I'm splitting you guys up because I don't want to see Cheddar go, and I don't want to see JB for some reason go. Like, I would have been okay if JB went home because...
Wait, JB... Oh, no, JB didn't lip sync. It was Black Peppa. That's right.
Black Peppa versus Copper Top. Like, obviously, we thought Black was going to serve, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking, I'm like, well, Copper has not... Like, based on how the judges have been reacting to Copper at this point in the competition, I'm like, once I saw the runway, I'm like, oh, it's probably going to be Copper going home.
There's no way they would send Black Peppa home already. Like, there's no way. Unless they do like an Art Simone from Down Under moment where they bring her back in a few episodes, which I would be kind of okay with, but you're kind of messing with my girl's mental health.
The production, it's a little overproduced right now for me, based on the way things have been going. But again, like I've said previously, I love these girls. Mm-hmm. These are a good group of girls.
They're good gals.
Very entertaining. So, should we talk about the lip sync?
Let's go for it.
Okay, well, I honestly thought it was pretty boring.
Yeah, I mean...
Black Peppa was good. And I thought, actually, I will say Copper did give a good performance as well. Mm-hmm. But it was just, like, kind of meh.
Yeah.
Just, like, mid. Copper was doing, like, these splits, and they, like, looked really unorganic.
They're crunchy.
Yeah, and then Black Peppa did, like...
Well, she did, like, splits.
She did, like, a shablam. And that looked kind of crunchy, too. And I was like, ooh, we gotta do a little more stretching, I think.
Yeah, we gotta tighten it up, gals. Tighten it up.
So anyway, the winner, obviously, Black Peppa, takes the win.
Rightfully so.
Sends Copper top packing. She's third out of the competition. Time to go home. Pack your shit up. You know what, Copper? You're nothing compared to Silver and Gold.
Oh!
Did I say it? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Copper was giving me Jinxie vibes, where it's like, you know, I'm a singer, I'm an actor, I could do it. Like, I would have been excited to see her in like Snatch Game or a Rusical. I thought she probably would have been good in that. So, nothing we can do now, but. Yeah. So she goes home, and at least she says the exit line, and she just says, F you, everybody.
Yep.
Not Starlet. Oh my gosh, you know what we didn't talk about? The guest judge, Laomi.
Oh, iconic.
Great. She knew what she was coming to. She was supposed to give a Bella Hadid, but she gave a Bella Hadidn't.
Bella didn't. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. I was into that.
I felt like Michelle, and we were like, oh my gosh, we better come up with stuff. She already has it coming up with her.
Yeah, I know. She probably was writing it out. Like,
we was like, give me another joke. Give me another joke right now.
Producers, you're fired.
But yeah, I thought she did great. She gave good criticism. Obviously, with the design challenge and she being a runway model, she can give valid criticism, which I thought was good.
Loved her look too, by the way. The hair, the makeup.
Stunning.
Oh my god.
Stunning.
Beautiful.
All right, well, Jack, thank you for coming back and reviewing episode 3. You can find us on Overwatch 2 servers and Fall Guys servers somewhere.
Find us on a local server near you.
Thank you, Jack, for being here.
Thanks, Queen. We'll see you in the next episode.
We'll see everyone next time. Until then,
bye.
Bye.
Don't trip and fall.
Oh.
And don't swim in the sea.
Oh, do not cross treacherous roads. Stay where you are.
Oh,
I love that TikTok.
Never truer advice given.